A young woman who was suffering from a very life-threatening illness wanted to go to a graduate school of theology to study to become a parish minister. So she made an appointment with the admissions counselor at the school, who explained the application process, and then he gave her the necessary forms that she would need to complete. At the end of the meeting, the woman put her hands in the crutches that she had leaned against the admission officer's desk. And she said to him, quite candidly, "Do you think they'll accept me in school?" "Yes," the college rep replied. "I really think they will accept you." "But I'm dying," she said. "Well," the rep said, "we're all dying." "But I'm really dying," she said. "Well, we all are really dying," the rep said. "I've never seen anyone not accepted here because they were really dying." "Really? Really? Maybe you are called to be here to help us all to remember this truth, that what we call living is really dying." "Really?" she asked again. And "Really," he replied. In today's gospel, the gospel writer, the evangelist, if you will, Matthew, writes that Jesus' coming fulfills the prophecy of Isaiah the prophet. "A people who sit in darkness have seen a great light. On those dwelling in a land overshadowed by death, light has arisen." And the gospel just reminds us that we all have that light of Christ within us. And the hope for that young woman and that rep from the school was that even in her illness, which could well lead to her death, she could still bring a spirit of light and bring light and encouragement and hope to the other students just by who she was and by her spirit. And for many of you at home, suffering with illness, weakness, inability to move about as you would certainly like to move about, just always remember that light of Christ still shines within you. And when you meet with family, you meet with friends, you talk to loved ones on the telephone, your challenge is to let that light of Christ shine forth to all you meet, to all you encounter, to all you talk to. And we all have that little light within us. Let us let that little light shine.